Hi Leslie, Simon here from Little Big Marketing. I spoke to you this morning about shooting this video for you and basically just giving you a way that you could rank your website on page one of Google and showing the extra traffic that would bring your website along with expected clients and potential revenue. So I've come across your website here just to have a look. There's three things that I want to look at. Number one is content on your website. Number two is backlinks and citations. And number three is keywords, and I'll explain as I go what each of them mean. The first thing I notice on your website is you've actually got these advertisements popping up all over the place. This one here, a really big one, it's just gone again now that I've hovered over it again. But it was a big, huge video of deer hunting, which was quite odd. I've never seen something like that before, so I'm not sure why that's there, but there must be an issue with your website somewhere that's allowing that. So something that you should probably try and get fixed up. Um, Now, with content, what I'm referring to is images and wording. Google likes to see a lot of images, and it also likes to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on a home page. Google actually reads every single word and stores it or indexes it, and that way it knows exactly what your website is, what you do, and it also allows you to get into this content a ton of keywords. And keywords are any search phrase that someone might enter into Google looking for your specific service. So obviously, really important if someone were to put in, waterwise landscape or something like that, and San Diego, and you had it in your content, Google's going to know they want to rank for that, put you straight to the top. So really, really important. Um, I've put your website into a tool we use called Ahrefs, and Ahrefs buys statistics from Google and presents them to us to show what's ranking on your site and how it's being ranked, and how that's reflected in the traffic. This organic traffic is per month, so you're not getting any clicks per month at the moment. So your website's not really seeing the light of day. I do notice that it's been built on WordPress, and I'm not sure if you've done this yourself or if someone's done it for you, but it looks like you probably purchased this domain, but you need to republish the site with just the domain and get rid of that WordPress there. That also might help with the adverts on your site. Now, what I wanted to point out, number two, was backlinks. Backlinks are basically anywhere one website refers another with a link, and when you click on that link, it takes you to the other website. They basically just transfer trust between websites, and any high rating sites that refer you give you what's called URL rating and domain rating, and it pushes these little circles up from 0 to 100. The higher you are, the higher you rank on Google, and the more keywords you are able to rank for. Right now, you're not ranking for any keywords, but this can be up around 1,000 or more, like depends on how big you want to go. And then if you're ranking in the top 10 for those keywords, that's when you start seeing this traffic really increase, and I'll show you that in a second. I've put into Google here just a pretty common search phrase. I'm not sure if you do generic landscaping, but I figured this is a pretty good way to show, some of the traffic that you could still expect with your services. Now, as I come down, the first thing I want to point out is this map pack. These are all just advertised results. Not many people click on them. They can be pretty much a waste of money. Coming down here, if you can get in the top three of the map pack here, that's super important. More and more people are using the map pack these days to find local services, especially on mobile phones, which are actually outdoing laptops in terms of searching Google in general nowadays. So that's pretty impressive. To get into the top three, basically, you've just got to get what's called more citations, and you just got to get more of them than the next guy, along with competing amount of reviews, and make sure that your Google My Business, that is what helps you rank in this, is set up correctly with the right services, locations, images, etc. And when you get those citations, which are anywhere, any registry or directory your business is mentioned, along with its name, business name, website, business address and phone number, any directory, the more of those you get, the more likely you are to make into this top three. And the top three is super important just because no one clicks on this more businesses, very rarely anyway. Now, I've chosen Juniper Landscape down here because they're in both to give you an idea of what the expected traffic to your website could look like. Once again, I know that they're going to be registering for slightly different keywords potentially. That would be something I'd have to talk to you about, but this will give you an idea anyway. And the next ones were, I see these guys around a bit, San Diego Landscaping Inc., so I've chosen them as well. Now I put them up here. Now Juniper Landscape, yep, really nice site. Thankfully, no adverts on them on their site for them. But what they are failing with is their content. It's amazing how many web designers don't understand that content is super important. I put them into Arifs here, as you can see. Their little circles are slightly more full than yours, and that's because they've got a handful more backlinks from referring domains, and it's allowing them to register, rank for 1.2 thousand keywords, and that doesn't mean they're in the top 10 for that many. They're just in the top 100 of Google search results for that many, and whatever they're in the top 10 for, which you can drill down and check, but like I said, they're going to be slightly different to you, but for whatever they are in the top 10 for, they're managing to pick up almost 500 clicks per month, which is quite substantial considering, in this business landscaping, there are, quite good revenue as it is. So if you were picking up, even if you're only closing 10%, could be an extra 40, 50 clients per month. Now, the next guys I mentioned was San Diego Landscaping. Same thing, really easy to beat these guys out. And I'm going to show you how easy it would be for you to get into the top page of Google here, because these guys have got almost no rating and yet they're on page 1. That's really interesting to me, because you don't see that often, that there's almost no competition to get to the top. So it'd be something that I'd be looking at if I owned a landscaping company. For, slightly more backlinks, a few more keywords, and they're managing to pull in 218 clicks per month. So you can just see how easy that could be to get there, and then what you could expect anywhere over that sort of 200-300. And then if you wanted to go even bigger to really grow your business, you can just start adding in location pages and pushing your business out and out and out, and picking up thousands of clicks if you wanted to. It's as big as you want to go. So if that's something that interests you, please give me a call on 760-688-2297. Once again, my name is Simon from Little Big Marketing, or just drop me an email, reply to this one, and we can have a chat. Thanks for listening. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.